What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm here with my TBR for February. My core four. Let's get it.
Favorite reader, that's who you are. Traveling near, traveling far. Through every chapter, you're the star. Favorite reader, that's who you are.
Okay, so my TBR for February. The way I'll be doing these, I think going forward, is I'll be talking about like my baseline for books. So it'll be two fiction, two nonfiction, and that will be what my TBR videos are about. Leave space for me to read other stuff. Yeah, so it'll be it's not going to be the only books I read that month, but it'll be what my baseline is. Okay? Yeah, so let's see. Okay, so two fiction, two nonfiction. We will start with the fiction books first. The first book that I'll be reading this month, hopefully, Africaville by Jeffrey Colvin. Yeah, it's a multi-generational book. Very excited to read this. Let's see what it says. It chronicles the lives of three generations of the Sabot family and whose lives unfold against the events of the 20th century. Okay. From the Great Depression of the 1930s through the social protests of the 60s to the economic upheavals of the 80s. Cool. It explores notions of identity, passing, cross-racial relationships, and the meaning of home. I'm actually really excited to read this. I haven't seen like fully in-depth reviews. I've been kind of avoiding them, but I have seen like people comment and recommend this book and say that it's really good. After I read it, I'll probably read some more in-depth reviews, but very excited to read this. I got this book last year, actually. Where did I get this? I feel like I don't remember, but I remember getting this last year in the summertime somewhere. I remember, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna read it. The time has come. So that's the first book, first fiction book. Very excited to read this. Okay. The second fiction book is The Most Secret Memory of Men by Mohamed Mbougar Sarr. Sorry. Um, This book is about a writer who decides to search for himself. It's a book about writing, living, identity in that. And I think the main writer of this book like joins the social community with other writers. And it's just a lot of good conversation in this book from what I've heard. Very excited to read this. It looks like it's written in letters. So everything has, oh wait, maybe not the whole thing. One portion of the book looks like it's written in the letters, and then it looks like it's broken into chapters. Well, not. Yeah, so it seems like the first part of the book is written in like letters, it's dated instead of chapters, and then it moves into chapters. So, very excited to read this too. How many pages is this? It's kind of thick, thicker than I thought. Okay, 474. The text look kind of big though, so it shouldn't be that bad. Like, you know. Not big, but sometimes it's really tiny. So yeah, that's the next one. This one was longlisted for the National Book Award. I don't know which year. This is a book that I recently got. I got this book 2 months ago. And I knew I wanted to read it. It's been something that I wanted for a while. So when I got it, I was like, okay, yeah, this gets moved to the front. So these are my fiction books. Okay. The two nonfiction books I'll be reading for this month. The first one is Forgotten Readers, Recovering the Lost History of African American Literary Societies by Elizabeth McHenry. Very excited to read this. This is talking all about Black literacy, literary societies, book clubs, throughout history. Like, I'm very excited to read this. Very, very excited. I ended up getting this book again last year. And it's time to read it. I've always been like, every month I almost pick it. But now's the time. Now's the time. But yeah, it talks about how the literary society and the literary space has shaped American culture as well as other influences. Very excited to read this. Very, very excited. So that's the first nonfiction book pick. And then the last nonfiction pick, it's been all over the internet. I know y'all know this book. Black and Blues, How a Color Tells the Story of My People by Imani Perry. This is a book that I have seen nothing but, when I say nothing but great reviews, nothing but great reviews. It's been in people's top books of the year. It's had like so many people recommend this book whose opinion I do trust. So I'm excited to read this book. This is a book like an examination of how the color blue has been present and shown up in Black history and culture over time. Very excited. I've heard that it's written really beautifully. I've heard that they have a lot of connections in here. Imani Perry makes a lot of connections that are relevant and interesting. I'm very excited to read this. Very. Yeah. Very, very excited. Oh, we got some pictures in here. I didn't notice that. Let's, one time for the pictures. See the blue door. Okay. One time for the pictures. Okay. One more. That's cool. I'm excited. So yeah, that's the fourth nonfiction book the fourth book, which is nonfiction this month. So that's it, y'all. I think this is the way I'll be doing my TBRs moving forward. I was looking through like videos that I wanted to make, and while I haven't, like, I know I don't want to do monthly wrap-ups because I feel like for me it's kind of redundant. And I was like, yeah, I actually like TBR videos. So here we go. That's it. If you want to see reviews of these, they will be on the channel as I read them, when I read them. So yeah, that's it, y'all. Let me know if you've read any of these. Let me know if you want to read any of these. Happy Black History Month. Yeah, and I'm going to see y'all on the next one.
Pages turning soft as silk, stories flowing like warm milk. A journey starts with